everyone. Welcome to another episode of 5 on the Frontline, produced by AIHA. I'm your host, Mark Ames. Today, we're continuing our special series examining how we can increase the number of occupational and environmental health and safety professionals in the U.S. OEHS, or industrial hygiene professionals, help protect workers and their communities and have fulfilling, well-paying careers, but it's a profession that few people have ever heard about. To help us understand how we can change this, our guest today is Savannah Jones. Savannah is the Vice Chair of AIHA Student Local Section Council and recently earned her Master of Public Health from the University of Alabama at Birmingham. She is currently seeking her first job, so anyone who listens to this may want to reach out to her. Welcome to the show, Savannah.
Thank you.
Savannah, my first question for you is, how did you find your way into the industrial hygiene profession? What were some of the pivotal moments?
When I was a senior in high school in the fall of 2014, I competed for a scholarship program called the Distinguished Young Women Program. And when you compete to represent your local county. And I actually won. And coming with this title in Alabama, you win scholarship money for one of the local colleges called the University of North Alabama. So after I won this program, it was kind of a given that this is where I would be going to college. So fast forward until April, and I'm from an agriculture type county called Lawrence County. And so we have Agriculture Day every April at my high school. And at this day, I attended a session at the University of North Alabama booth. And when I was leaving, the recruiter briefly mentioned industrial hygiene. She said, check it out, it's a new major. That's all I heard. And so I Googled it to see what it was. And it was everything that I was looking for. It was environmental science. It was partly like the medical field because it was helping people so they are not injured in the workplace. And it was like teaching. My mom's a teacher. I've always had a passion for the education system, but I just didn't see myself as a teacher in the future. But I still wanted to help teach others, and industrial hygiene kind of is all encompassing in that you can help teach others how to stay safe in the workplace. Some pivotal moments is when I got to the University of North Alabama, I realized that you have to double major with chemistry if you major in industrial hygiene. This was a big deal for me because I was kind of scared of chemistry. I didn't think I was good at it. But I took a deep breath and kept going because I had already decided that industrial hygiene was for me and it was what I was passionate about. And so I kept going and pushed through and got all of the help that I could possibly get from my professors and TAs to help me succeed.
Wow, so first off, I really wish that I'd heard about this profession when I was your age, and because it's so interesting. It's totally fascinating. So my last question to you is, what advice do you have for middle-level high school or even college students who could be interested in a career in occupational and environmental health and safety, which, as we said, is also called industrial hygiene in some ways?
So I think if you're growing up and you know that you're going to go into a STEM-related field, especially occupational health and hygiene, I just suggest to use your resources. So many times I see students who try to get through STEM-related classes on their own, and it makes it very difficult because you aren't reaching out to your professors, to your TAs. They don't buy the textbook or even rent the textbook. So I say when you get into a class like industrial hygiene or chemistry, make sure that you get the textbook, read up on it, reach out to your tutoring services, form study groups if your professor allows it, and really use your resources. And it makes it a whole lot easier and you will be able to succeed.
We just have a few seconds left, but I wonder what advice would you have for somebody who is maybe in middle level or high school and they never heard about this. So is there any way that you think you can increase the likelihood that someone that is a student, a middle or high school student could hear about this?
Yes, the AIHA is a great resource. It has a program where they go into high schools to teach about occupational safety and health. So I think just spreading the word about industrial hygiene on my part to my local community, especially since my mom's a teacher, I can go into the schools with the AIHA program to try to spread the word, but then also promoting it at local colleges and really staying involved as alumni will help also to increase the amount of industrial hygienists in the field.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Savannah. That's all the time we have for today. I very much appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
And thanks to everyone for joining us. 5 on the Frontline is produced by AIHA. Please subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcasts and AIHA's YouTube channel so that you're the first to hear the essential insights from our guests all in 5 minutes. I'm Mark Ames, wishing you a safe and healthy day ahead.